This is going to be a demonstration of the remote energy diverter in action. Now we're currently in the utility room with the boiler and the washing machine, so you hear that banging away in the background. The brown object with the lights on is a 140 litre water tank. It's currently being heated by the EMC controller, which is near the consumer unit. There are some neons arranged to indicate when the immersion heater is enabled. The one that's flashing is the immersion heater enable. The others don't matter for the moment. We also have the monitor, which is showing what's currently going on. I shan't go into that in detail. Now, coming back, we have the remote energy diverter with 4 LEDs going from left to right. We have a red one which is currently not illuminating. It did then. Then we have an amber one, green, and then a red on the right. Going from left to right, the red indicates when there are receive errors. The amber is toggled every time there's a received data packet. The green one indicates when the remote is enabled to switch on its triac, and the one on the right is a timeout LED, which either comes on when there's a failure to receive, or if the triac has been on for too long. We do get receive errors because there are other transmissions on the same frequency in this area. So at the moment, the load is plugged into this socket, and at the moment we have a kettle representing the load, but it's not switched on. So what's going on is the 140 litre tank immersion is taking all of the surplus PV power. Now if we switch on the load here, the remote load, what we see, hopefully, washing machine now doing a spin, is that the neons, and the right hand one has also gone out coincidentally, but that's nothing to do with it, is no longer flashing, so the immersion is not taking any power at all. The transmission sequence, you'll notice, is different, because previously it was cyclic at about 3 seconds a cycle. Now we get transmissions when the remote load is required to switch off. Probably not explaining this as well as I could, but I'm not Alfred Hitchcock. So there we have energy being remotely diverted to the kettle, and this thing can be anywhere within the range of the transmitter. The transmitter is in the or next to the consumer unit, some distance away. So that's the story. We turn, just to demonstrate turning this off, then the local diverting resumes as normal. Another look at the display. It's roughly balancing. The whole situation here is very dynamic, with things going on and off and loads varying. Anyway, that's the story.